Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Hello. Hey, it's Becky from Power Tools with Thread. You're in our Stitchuation room. This is a Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. Central virtual stitching retreat. And my Frito just popped in. She heard me start talking to y'all. What are you doing, baby girl? Where's your bucket? What'd I do with it? I just had it. I just had it. What happened to it? Did I set it down somewhere? I don't know what happened to it, Frito. Now I got to go find it. She's like, Mom. Oh, I see it. I didn't have it. Let me get it, Frito. Let me get it. Yeah, that's a good girl. That's a good girl. All right. Let's come back over here. I'll stop for the dog. So I gave her a little not rawhide treat yesterday. There you go, baby. And she did not like that. She dropped it and wouldn't eat it. But it's not the ones that Debbie gave her. She finished those. I gave her a different one. And she said, no, I don't like it. That's these hide-free retriever sticks. She didn't like them. So I'll give her another one and she'll go off and drop. Nope, she walked away from it. Look at that. She doesn't want it. Sorry, Frito. Okay, you can have one more day biscuit and that's it. There you go. Finicky dog. There you go. She doesn't like them. And I just bought another package too. It's a story of my life. Goodness, great seeing you guys here. I went outside yesterday morning and yesterday afternoon, and the little chicken watering cups were frozen. So I had to get out the waterer that was in the brooder we used to have. It's one of those that has like a dome and it's got a little ring around the bottom, the water comes out. So put that in their coop with some extra shavings, all new shavings, and they've got a warm light. So my birds are good. Birds are good. Precious cargo, those birds. I went in the other day to get eggs and almost fell over right there in the store. Crazy, crazy. All right, you guys. So we're going to do some embroidery today. And if you notice the thumbnail, they're called Quilty magnets. These are so stinking cute. All right. So the idea for these came from last week. Corey Yoder put out a video. Y'all need to subscribe to her channel. She's awesome. She's a quilter, not an embroiderer. So she's a fabric designer for Moda and a pattern designer, and she sells those on her Etsy shop. Okay. I'm ready for spring too, Peach. So anyway, Corey has a pattern out there. It's like, I don't know, $5 or something, to make these little quilty magnets. And it's just a little quilted pouch that has, she hand stitches a lot of stuff. When you watch this video, if you see her video, she's hand stitching a lot of things. I'm not doing that. And Lynn, I got to thank you for either in the comment or somebody sent me an email. It was Lynn saying you need to watch. Somebody mentioned doing this method to get the magnet inside the pouch. And that I've got a video to show you how I did that. Okay, so they're just little quilted pouch magnets. Aren't these precious? Oh my goodness, they're adorable. So these have an envelope back, okay? And they turned out as cute as can be. Now, so anyway, the whole point of these came from watching Corey's video. And I was saying, if I was to do those, I would embroider them. I'd do them on the embroidery machine versus doing them in a quilt and hand stitching and all that. And this lady, Diane, sent me an email and she said, I was jumping up and down in my chair going, me too, me too. That's what I would do. Well, Diane is a digitizer. She's an embroidery digitizer. So I actually met her. She lives in New York. Her sister lives in Arizona. And her sister came to my class in Tempe at Mull Queens that I was teaching. And the sister came to Arizona to go with her to the class. So I remember somebody saying, I flew in from New York. And I'm like, oh my goodness, that's crazy. So I think she won the prize for farthest traveled, as a matter of fact. Anyway, So this was Diane. She's in New York. She emails me and says, I want to make these. And I want, and I said, if you make them, I want to show them on the channel. So there is a link below. Okay. It says in the description box, it says more ... And then it says featured items. And right below that, it says Quilty magnets. Now, if you buy them from my link, there is it's a non-affiliate link, you guys. But if you click on that link, there's a code right next to it, 75% off, that you can get these little magnets. Y'all, they're just as cute as can be. Look at this. They came out so adorbs. I just love it. Aren't they cute? Well, Becky, how did you figure out what color thread to use? Well, I'm glad you asked. I told you guys, what did I do with that? I just had it here too, sitting on my thing. I chose thread colors, the same color as the Brightly sampler, the same colors as what Sherry and Chelsea chose for Raspberry Lemonade are the colors that are in my magnets. Cute, huh? That's how you do that. Get a designer to figure out a color scheme and then copy it. Anyway, so Corey's method, all right, she uses a 2.5-inch square. She puts some batting on it, right? She takes a little round magnet. I don't have those linked below. They're in my Amazon store, I believe. But anyway, she takes a little magnet and she takes a running stitch, with a needle, and she weaves the magnet into, she does a little running stitch all around it and weaves the magnet into some muslin. So it's now in a little pouch. And then that pouch, she slips inside of the magnet, and her backings that she has in her pattern just meet. Okay. The backings in this pattern overlap for an envelope back. So you can see the little magnet in there. Now, the instructions in the one that I made last night, they're right here. These are Quilty magnets, and the download comes with 12 different magnets, circles and squares, and you get instructions. Okay. And the instructions, there is a cover placement stitch with batting. Okay. Skip this thread color if not using batting. Y'all, I used batting and it was really, really difficult to turn. I'm just going to be straight up about that. I even emailed her and I said, I recommend you make these a little bit bigger. Corey's were 2.5. These finish out at 1 7/8 is how big they are. They're just so cute. Oh my goodness. But they were a real pill to turn for sure. The one I'm going to make today won't have any batting. Okay. And that'll work just fine. You're still going to leave your stabilizer in there. So this is what we're doing. All right. So I want to show you guys a video of how I enclosed my magnets. Let me show you the magnets. Hold on a second. Oh, I got something else I need to show you too. Hold on a minute here. Oh, these are the magnets that I got. Okay. They're like 1/2 inchers. The pattern calls for 3/4. I couldn't have done it with a 3/4 inch magnet, I don't think. But I did it with 1/2 inch magnets. Okay. They're great. Nice and strong. These are good. If they're not in my Amazon store, I'll put them there. So one other thing I want to show you before we get going on that. Since it's Embroidery Thursday, embroiderer extraordinaire, Sunny Fox, right? She lives up in Virginia. Hold on, I need a sip of my coffee. If I add a strip of ribbon, they could be ornaments. Debbie, that's brilliant. Very cute. Yeah. You certainly could add an ornament loop of little 1/8 inch wide ribbon. That would be cute. Or maybe a little piece of lace. That is adorable. Aren't you smart? See? So Sunny, Linda Fox, she's the runner, right? And embroiders everything that doesn't move. So she sent me a Valentine card for Power Tools with Thread. So we're going to open it up. We got a pretty envelope. Okay. Power Tools with Thread family, it said. Oh, look, you guys. I'm opening it with y'all for the first time. Hopefully there's nothing in here like glitter. It says sending love. She's got a quilt block on there with textured papers. Isn't that cute? Sunny, you're so. This is made with love by Sunny. So Sunny made the card. Very cute. And let's see what we've got. Let's see. Got a little note in here that says the Valentine's Day card was handmade by me. And then we drove to Valentine's, Virginia, from Virginia Beach to mail them. So you will get a special cancellation postmark on your envelope from Valentine's, Virginia. Isn't she fun? How fun is that? Aw, look at that. Isn't that cute? From Valentine's, Virginia with a heart on February 14th. How fun is that? So cute. Okay. And in here, it's sending hugs and kisses and warm Valentine wishes, Sunny. And her last name is Fox. So she's got that cute little fox there. Isn't that fun? Thank you, Sunny. Appreciate you. She's awesome. Love her. She and her husband came through here to visit their daughter and popped in and met us. And I did a video with her, and she did, you can look up how to make key fobs on the embroidery machine. And the video is there with me and Sunny. We did it. You know, she showed how to create key fobs using the embroidery. She's creative. I know. I love her energy too. So multi-time cancer survivor, serious cancer, not little cancer, big cancer. And just a remarkable, remarkable woman and an inspiration to all of us. So thank you, Sunny. I appreciate that. We all appreciate it. You can tell by the comments. She's funny. She took the Designs by Juju quilted tree skirt and said, I don't want it to be round. And she made it straight. She re-engineered the thing to make it straight so it's a mantle scarf. So it turned out really cute too. Yep. Okay. So I want to show you guys the video of how I got, where's my magnet? Right up here. This is what someone suggested yesterday. I keep it. I keep all the cards I get from you guys. So this is how I enclose my magnet. This is SF101, and I just ironed the magnet inside of it. Smart. Somebody said that. And Lynn, I think it was Lynn Scroggins. Somebody left a comment below. Becky, don't know if you saw it, but they suggested putting, if that was you, let me know. I know, brilliant, brilliant, because I'm not hand sewing these. That's crazy. Why would I do that? That's not me. If I ever did that, you guys would be like, who's that? And what'd you do with Becky? Okay. So I have a video pulled up. Let me see if I can share my screen with y'all and show you how I did this. It's on. No, what did I do with it? Oh, fiddle. Hold on a second. Maybe I have to download this thing so I shouldn't. I want to show my photo library and it's not letting me. Oh, wait, it is. No, that's StreamYard. Microsoft Word, chat. Don't want that. Word. That's not going to work. Let me see here. No. Okay, I need to download this and then I will. It's going to take a second to download. My browser blocked my screen. All right. Dang security. Pain in the neck. Let me turn on Darla. This is the Brother Luminaire XP3. It started out as an XP1 and it got both upgrades. So it thinks it's an XP3 or it is an XP3. And okay, we're going to get that going. I already sent the design over here wirelessly. I pulled them into Embrilliance And no, you're never going to get a discount code for a sewing machine prepped. You need to find a dealer who's having a sale is what you need to do. Yeah, you got to do that. There are no coupons for sewing machines. Not that I've ever seen. Usually if a dealer's having a deal, then you can get one. Let's see. I don't understand what kind of magnet. Okay. A viewer suggested that to Corey. Okay, well, good. How long does it? You guys' stuff is just flying and I can't keep up. I'm sorry. All right, so we're good to go here. I'm going to go to embroidery and the pocket for memory and wireless. And where is it? I don't have my glasses. I got too much stuff here. What did I call it? Quilts. Let's go here. No, that's not it. There it is. Quilty magnet. Right there. And set. All right. Awesome. Got that done. Yeah. If you get a machine from Sew Machines Plus, be sure to put PTWT or Power Tools with Thread or something in the little notes box on checkout. Or if you call them, let them know I sent you. I'd appreciate that very much. That helps keep the channel afloat. Y'all, it costs me $800 a year to stream with you guys to keep the scammers away. How long does it take to make a quilting magnet? Ah, I see, Sharon. Poor thing. How long does it take to make one? Oh, about 15 minutes. Not too long. So we're just going to make one. I made 6 at a time yesterday. And I did them on the multi-needle and it was 71 minutes. So Diane says, I got my magnets. I'm ready to go. All right. All righty. So let me make sure that, let me go to my binder and it should be in my downloads. And there it is. Okay, I'm going to stop.
I want to give you a little bird's eye view of how I'm going to
stop video.
My magnets. So
stop video. All right, let me pull this back up. Now I'm going to share my screen. So I want to show you how I did this. I'll go to window and then this one and share. Okay.
I want to give you a little bird's eye view.
Go big.
Of how I'm going to enclose my magnets. I want to give you a little bird's eye view of how I'm going to
hold on.
Enclose my magnets. So I cut a 2-inch strip of Pellon's SF101. Okay. And these are 1/2-inch magnets. I know the pattern calls for 3/4, but I didn't have
That's
them.
not right.
So I'm just going to place these, I don't know, a couple, 3 fingers.
Hold on, guys. I do not know what I'm doing.
And this is the glue side.
How do I get this thing to quit making that noise?
This is the glue side. Okay. So now I'm just going to fold this over. This was the very end of the bolt, so it's very...
All right. Ah. Okay. We're going to do this again. I've got to get that video queued so that when I jump over there, it just plays and y'all can watch it. All right, hold on a minute here. I'm going to share screen, go to window. It's because I'm messing new with the Mac. If I was on my my Windows machine, it'd be no problem.
Wrinkly. And I'm just going to press these into a little pouch. So I cut a 2-inch.
All right. I think I know the problem, y'all. I need to share... not my downloads, but my Apple TV. That is the problem. So let me stop sharing. I don't know why it wants to play videos in Apple TV. That is so weird to me. I would think it would share. Let me see. So there's downloads. I see gesture blocking over something. Microsoft Word. Why? You guys are seeing what I see, and I can't. Nope, that's not it. Go to Finder. No. I don't know, you guys. That is so strange. I was able to do it the other day. Yeah, I know you're blocking my screen. You see my profile. I know. Well, that's because this camera. I'm looking at my laptop. Hold on. I'm all out of room. I'm out of room completely. I'm looking at the right camera to talk to y'all. I'm looking at my laptop right here so I can pull up this video to show you guys what it is that I'm trying to do. So I want to present and share the screen, and it just isn't letting me. So if I go into downloads and share, and then this wants to share on, but I want to see the video. And I don't know how to get it to go real big. If I click it, it opens up Apple TV.
And I'm just going to press these into
and it
little
won't
pouches.
stop.
I can't.
Side. That is so annoying.
Out of the way here.
All right. Computers. I'm sorry, guys. That is making me nuts. I hope because it's Apple. I know you're lost. Why are we learning about enclosing magnets? Connie, it's because you have to enclose the magnet into a little pouch to put into the Quilty magnet. Otherwise, it floats around inside of there. This prevents the magnet from floating around inside of the little pouch. So, anyway, well, it's okay, Corey. I want people to socialize. This is what you do at quilt retreats is you socialize. You figure out who's sick and who's got weather and all that, and it's fine. So anyway, what I did was, and I think you could get kind of a gist of it, is I created a 2-inch strip, a big long 2-inch strip of SF101. I put the glue bump side up, and I put magnets about every 3 fingers on that strip. I only used 6 of them. And then I took the other end of the strip and folded it over and then ironed in between the magnets and ironed right up to the little edges of the magnet. Okay. You can buy them in plastic on Amazon. That's cool. Okay. You could use double-sided, I guess, Nancy. I don't know. You're thankful I'm learning the Apple way. That's annoying. I know. I like the Windows PC too, but I like iMovie. And when I'm on the road, I need to edit videos, and iMovie is so good. So that's why I have a MacBook. I know. Anyway. So Quilt Wench says you can get magnets that have adhesive on them. So inside of here, before I turned it, I used a glue gun, hot glue, and I hot glued the magnet inside against the batting. Now, I do not recommend batting on these little bitty ones because you can't turn it. If you insist on putting something in there, then use like flannel. That would work better than a piece of batting. Okay. And for batting, I'm talking about, it's like stuffing a little pillow. Yes, Pamela. For batting, I'm talking about like 100% cotton, not the lofty, poly stuff. I'm talking about thin batting. All right. Okay. So let's get started on this, shall we? I am using a 5x7 hoop. I couldn't find the 4x4. And my old standard hoop. I don't have a magnetic 5x7. Also, if you are a brand new beginner, CaDi Corners, that's her at CaDi Corners. She's the one who created these. So, my thought just went, it's under featured items. The link is right there. And it has a coupon code PTWT for Power Tools with Thread, QM for Quilty Magnets. PTWTQM, you get 75% off. All right. Oh, I know what I was going to tell you guys. If you are brand new embroiderers, brand new, right? Beginner embroiderers, I've got a link below to a beginner embroiderer class for free from John Deere, not the tractor company. John Deere is an icon in the industry of machine embroidery. He mostly hangs on the commercial side of machine embroidery, but she's here. Yeah, Betsy, she's here. So if you need help learning how to hoop and you want to know about stabilizers and all that, sign up and get on that class. He's a super, super nice guy. He taught Juju how to digitize. So how about that? So here's how I'm going to hoop this. This is tearaway stabilizer. You can tell because you can tear a little corner off of it. Okay. I'll put this here, just lay it over the top. And then your hoop will have an indicator. I got a little tiny arrow on one end, and that's going to be the top. And you can tell because there's a little tiny arrow up on this end as well. Okay. You want to match your arrows because that matters. All right. And in this case, this is called an in the hoop project. So centering does not matter at all. It does not matter. Screw this tight and recess this just a little bit. But if you're a beginner embroiderer, you can go to that link. Okay. That's not an affiliate link or anything for me. You guys, John Deere is a gem in the industry. And, his son is doing all of his marketing and videoing now. And he's awesome. I had a video chat with him and his son a couple months ago. So they're going to be in Florida in March, but in July they'll be in Dallas. Oh, okay. I'm butting in on y'all's conversation. You might be talking about somebody else. Okay. What type of tearaway is this? Amazon's. That's all it is. This is a medium weight tearaway. There's a really lightweight tearaway made by Sulky. I have a bolt of that. The pattern recommends a medium weight tearaway. So that's what this is. It looks like really, you can't see through it, right? So this is a great use of scraps, Margie. All right. I don't have any thread chosen. So which one am I making? Let me see. It looks like I'm going to make this one is the one I loaded over here. It's got little corner things. Okay. I don't have anything set. I got my fabric. This is a great use of white on white fabric. So this is going to be the front of the magnet. Okay. And it has SF101 on the back because you've got a lot of heavy stitching that's going on the front of this. So you need a stabilizer on the back of this. Okay. And then this is my back. These are just scraps I grabbed, guys. So this is a 3.5-inch square. And these are 3.5-inch squares folded in half, right sides out. Okay. Right sides facing out. These are for your envelope back. They're going to go over like that. Okay. And then you need some tape. You need some fabric tape. And I am not going to use any batting because they're too hard to turn. My poor fingers. Took me half an hour to turn those 6 magnets last night. That wasn't fun. All right. So I'm going to move this back. Hold on. We have issues here. We've got big issues. I need to pull the camera closer so you guys can see what's going on and put the laptop behind this. So, okay. So we're good to go here. We've got glare on the machine. Let me move it. There we go. That's better. And I'm just going to go to embroidery. How about we do a red, white, and blue one? That would be pretty, wouldn't it? So let's see. I need 3 colors. 4 colors. This is 4 colors. So we'll use 2 colors of blue and some red and 2 colors of, I don't know. I might have limited myself on that. See, this is where I get stuck. Okay. This is where I get stuck. But, and I'd use the colors that I did here, but they're on the 6 needle or 10 needle. Sorry. So you bought the pattern? Good, good, good. Awesome. So let's go ahead and do a red, white, and blue. I got a really pretty red here. And I'm going to use like this cobalt blue. That's real pretty. And I'll use a baby blue. Okay. And for the center square, how about a light gray, almost silver? I think that'll work. There's my 4 colors. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. So the first thing we have to do here is it's going to give you a placement line for, yeah, Christmas presents. I know they take, like I said, they take about 15 minutes. Okay. So very simple instructions. I'm going to walk you guys through the instructions of how to do this. It gives you all your materials right here. Okay. And it says hoop stabilizer and stitch the placement stitch. Number 1, there's only just a couple of instructions. It's not a big deal. So I need, let's see, let's use, I'll just use the blue just so you guys can see it. That'll make it easy for you guys to see. Okay. So this is my first time making this on the single needle. Okay. So I am using a mixture. I've got Glide Exquisite from Dime and Isocord threads. They're all 40 weight polys. Okay. So that's all my threads up there. Those are trays to hold. They're from nail salons. There's you can buy them on Amazon. I have them in my store, my embroidery favorites. So just make sure you get a tray if you want to get these wide enough to hold the base of your spool. Measure the base of your spool. Make sure you get trays wide enough. So that's how I manage all of my threads. Okay. Where do you get the instructions? Sonia, you get them by buying. You have to buy the pattern. It's like $3, real cheap. Yeah, she's got a code. It's PTWTQM, Quilty magnets. How about gold for the 4th color? Man, I could. I don't know. All right, so I'm going to pull this through. I'm using a 70 weight bobbin from Designs and Machine Embroidery, the pre-wounds. This one, okay, I've had this tube forever, so that's what I'm using for bobbins. Class A, Style A, Class 15, 36 pieces, 130 yard size of 70D/2, okay? That's the bobbin. And the first stitch here on the screen, we can see the preview is a placement line, so I'm just going to go ahead and put that down. So in the hoop projects, as I was saying, you don't have to figure out where center is because the digitizer's already done that for you. I think you need a 5x7. I don't think you can do this in a, well, you could do it in a 4x4. Yeah. All right. You need some tape. Okay. So I'm going to take my paper tape and I'm going to tape down the sides on my fabric, pretty side up. Okay. And it has got SF101 on the back. What are these magnets for? To stick on things, Karen. They're to stick on things. Now, when you put your fabric on, make sure you've got, let me zoom you in so you can see what I see. Okay. They're fun and cute. That's why. Gives us something to do as embroiderers. Gives embroiderers something to do. So I can see the edge, the sides, and they're covered by like 1/2 inch. And I have at least 1/2 inch on top and bottom as well. All right. Now, number 2 is optional. Cover placement stitch with batting. I'm not doing that. And so number 2, I'm not doing. And then number 3, place the background over the shape and stitch the basting stitch. Okay. So I'm going to switch over. Let me see here. The basting stitch you don't really see in the magnet when it's done. What you do see is the final little stitch that's right on the edge. So I'm going to leave the basting stitch. No, I'm not, because you might be able to see it through the fabric. I was going to leave it, but I'm not. All right. Okay, you're late to the party. We are creating these little quilty magnets. CaDi Corners created this design for us, and I've got a link to it right below in the description box with a 75% off coupon. But these are so fun. You can do all kinds of stuff with these things. All right, I'm going to change my thread color to white. I just did that first one so y'all could see. All right, so now I'm going to skip number 2. So I'm going to go to my needle plus minus, and I'm going to go to the third color, which is the third one is place. Let's see, background over basting stitch, and then I'm going to stitch this down. Okay, so this is tacking down. It's a basting stitch to tack down my background fabric. All right, and then the next page in the instructions have, so stops 4 through 5 or 4 through 7 or whatever. Which one's this? This is 4 through 7. These are all just designs that are going to stitch on here. So let me let you see my screen. See that? Okay, so let's make those red. What do you say? Or let's see, what do we want to do? See, this is, like I said, this is where I get stuck. Let's make those little bright things red. That'll be cute. Those little pointy deals. We'll just let them stitch. These stitch out beautifully, you guys. Like I said, I did 6 of them at a time last night. And I will explain to you how I did that while this thing's doing its thing. Okay. I think I have it in my head what I want to happen here. Okay, so now it's going to stitch these little pointies. Okay. There it goes. Red, red, red. Yep. Okay, if you have a multi-needle and you want to make a whole bunch of these at once, or even if you have a single needle and you want to put a bunch of them in a larger hoop at one time, what I recommend you do is on one of these, and some have 3 colors, some have 4 or 5 colors, some only have 2. Okay, so like these only have 2, that one has 2, this one has 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think the most are 4 colors. We have 2, 3, and 4 colors. No 5, just 2, 3, and 4. So what I did, all right, I brought all 6 of them into the hoop on my screen in Brilliance, and I aligned them exactly where I wanted them to be on the screen. I printed out the one with the most, that doesn't matter. So I printed out the stitch page for one of them, okay? The way they're digitized, the first three are all the same on every single one of them. So when you color sort, they're all going to go and be exactly the same. They just need to be different colors so your multi-needle doesn't put them all together at once, okay? Now, emotional support for unused small hoops. That's a hilarious idea. I love that. So then I went through and made sure that the colors used in the design, the actual stitched pretty design, are not used either up here or down here in the finishing. So this really has 3 sections, okay? It's got the placement and all of that right in the beginning. And then it has the middle part, which are the pretty designs on the front of each magnet case. And then the finishing. Now the finishing consists of several steps. There are 2 alignment lines, okay? 2 tack down lines and a final stitch, a final closure stitch. So let me explain that to you, okay? So an alignment line, it's going to stitch tiny little alignment lines on the top and bottom. And you align the folded edge of your first envelope enclosure again to that line. And then it's going to close it up. And then it's going to do the other set of alignment lines where then you put down the other half of the envelope enclosure, and then it's going to tack that down, and then it's going to do the final all the way around. So if you want to do most of these, if you want to do multiples, of these at the same time, okay, you need to make sure that all of your stitches for the closures are the same. Hold on. I got to change my thread. Oh, that turned out pretty. Let's look. That turned out so pretty. Isn't that fun? Super cute. Next is the little corners. I'm going to use baby blue in my little corners. So let me put my baby blue on the spool. Okay. Switch this around. Keith is up. I heavily medicated him last night with cold medicine, so he was still coughing this morning. So I think he's on day 2 of this mess, or 3. I don't know. Let me pull this through. You'll notice I tie off my thread on top and then pull it through just like a serger. Okay. All right. And now for the little corners. Okay. So what I did on this paper is I went through and I identified a line 1, that's the first set of alignment lines, and made sure that on all 6 of them, they were all the same color. They all need to be the exact same color. And you got to watch, because on some of these, most of them are digitized using Robison Antin thread. And then there's a couple of Floriani's in there. You just got to sort them out and get them right. So all of mine I made nautical teal. Just chose any color that wasn't used elsewhere. Changed it to nautical teal. The next one, neon green. The next, which is the tack down for that half of the envelope. The next was the second alignment line. I wrote a line 2 on there, and I made sure that that one was deep violet. And deep violet is used elsewhere. So I changed it up in the colors, okay? And then down here, this is the tack down for the second half of the envelope backing closure. I made that one pillow blue. And then the last one is the all-around closure. And I made that one green oak for the closure. I actually used white thread. That's not important. What's important is when you're doing color sorting is that so here's the point of color sorting, all right? Here's the point. I want it to do all of the placement lines at one time, and then I want to lay down my fabric in one big piece over the entire, all 6 of them. And then I want it to tack them all down at one time. Then I want it to stitch each one individually with its pretty colors. And then I want it to do all of the alignment guidelines at one time. And so on. Each step, I want it all at once. So it doesn't do one completely and then do the second one completely and the third one. That is not efficient. Oh, that's pretty. Okay. Next is the big cross in the middle. And we're going to do a dark blue on that. My royal cobalt blue, Air Force blue on that. That'll be pretty, pretty. I think this is going to turn out adorable. See, I don't have any imagination, so red, white, and blue it is. Okay. These are cute. You could do orange, pink, purple. Thank you, Margie, for your sticker. That's very sweet, darling. I was hoping I'm being clear as mud about this. Okay. Now this takes 4 minutes to stitch. These are fun. Oh, I need to heat up. I'll just use my glue stick instead of a glue gun on this one. So anyway, so that is how I did all 6 at one time last night. And it took about an hour and a half on the multi-needle to get these all done. So they want to stick to each other. Okay. Whoa, come here. Ah. I think it depends on, yeah, right now there we go. I don't know. I guess I didn't get them all the same side, right? But they all stick to stuff. We've got magnets here. Well, I can, got my little pins. Not cute. Too fun. Too fun, too fun. We are stitching quilty magnets. Cheryl, thanks for joining us. I'm glad you're here. Thank you. He retired from Dias and Abilene. Ooh, Marlene. Been there. Dust Bowl. Yep. So, Diane from CaDi Corners, she's with us here today. She created these little quilty magnets for us to make in the embroidery machine, and the inspiration for that was the little quilted magnets that Corey Yoder has a pattern for quilters. So this is the idea for, she's a digitizer. You can decorate a shirt like their buttons. Yeah, it's cute. You do all kinds of stuff with this. Oh, this is pretty. Let's zoom in and take a peek. How pretty. We have the link below to get them. It's in the description box. It says more ... And then, whoops, sorry. We have a coupon code for 75% off, you guys. That makes all 12 of them only $3. That's a deal. So, just adorable. This is so cute. Y'all, these would make super cute cornerstones in a quilt, right? If you've got 2.5-inch square cornerstones, these would be adorable in a quilt. Very cute. Not the, I'm making cute magnets. Well, this is CaDi right here. Here we go. This is the digitizer right here. This is Diane. And I called it CaDi. Is it Kathy Diane? CaDi. Looks like CaDi to me. So yeah, this is fun. You guys, I usually make Designs by Juju stuff, but oh, I did some I had a meeting yesterday with Jamie from Sew and Sail Cruise. These cruises, they're almost full completely. So really excited about what we're going to do on the trip. Super cute designs. I can't wait. I know a lot of you are in here are going to go. The coupon for the embroidery design is PTWT QM for quilty magnets. PTWT is Power Tools with Thread. QM for quilty magnets. So super cute. Yeah, that's a non-affiliate link for me, you guys. No commission here. Just sharing because she's awesome. Oh, that is so pretty. All right, now we're going to do the silver for the center. I got to do silver instead of gold because Air Force. I'm an Air Force retiree, so I got to do silver, y'all. I've got to. I could do white, but I've got a white background on it already. So pretty. I could even do a red. All right, here we go. Let me ask y'all. Silver or red in the center? What do you guys think? I kind of leaning toward the silver. I thought about red. I like maybe. I'm not using metallic either. I don't want to. I'm waiting on y'all. Silver. Okay. It is. I got the first one silver. That's what it is then. Silver it is. I think that would be pretty. And if I want to make another one in red, I could. Silver, silver. Okay. It is. First, go with my gut. The first one, right? Awesome. All righty. See, this, like I said, I second guess myself and I get real, I freeze up. Silver, hi-ho, silver. Yep, it is. That's going to be pretty. But like I said, these colors were chosen because I used the inspiration from Sherry and Chelsea's Strawberry Lemonade. No, I didn't pick out my own colors like a big girl. Betsy. Coupon code PTWTQM. Go to the link below and it's written right before the link. I wrote out the code for y'all. So this is the color scheme I used for these. All right, so here's the first set of alignment lines. So I want to show you what the machine does. I'm going to switch over to white, but you'll be able to watch them. But we can do it in silver so you can see. So it's going to make a set of alignment lines. Okay, and it's like right on each side of that, right there. It's going to do the top and the bottom. Okay. All right. So now what I want to do, I'm going to show you guys how to do this. Okay. I'm going to take the hoop out. That's why it's called an In the Hoop project. So y'all can see the little alignment lines. Let me get you in close. Okay. You can see the little alignment lines. They are right here and here. I don't know if you can see them. So my fabric, this is the envelope back. This is folded right sides out. I'm going to put my little tape on each end. Okay. Each line. You want to tape each end. Otherwise it kind of bubbles. So whatever side, get in close. This is where we can get messed up. Okay. Whatever side the alignment lines are on, you want to come in, what I mean by side. So I'm looking at this blue, this block right here. Okay. So the alignment lines are over here toward me. I want to put this envelope back. I'm going to put the fold come in from the other side. Okay. Don't come in from this side. They won't overlap. So if the alignment lines are toward me, I want the fold facing toward me. All right. It's two different colors of white, but that's the way life rolls. But that's fine. Okay. So the fold is to the middle and you've covered the larger part. Okay. So now it's going to do the tack down. I'm going to switch out to white. I just wanted you to be able to see those alignment lines. These are so cute. And if you just joined us, I enclosed the magnet by ironing it inside of some SF101, where Corey Yoder hand stitched hers with a little stitch around the magnet. I enclosed mine in SF101. The magnet didn't mind at all. Okay, so now it's going to do the half of the envelope back. Okay. And now it's going to do the next set of alignment lines. Did a little jump stitch there. There's the one on the top, and here's the one on the bottom. Okay. All right, and now I'm going to take some tape, two more pieces of tape, and I'm going to tape down on the top and bottom the other half of the envelope back. And I'm going to align the edges, the folded edge, with the alignment lines that were just stitched so that it's straight, just like that. Easy peasy. Oh, my tape came off. And you don't want the tape to be inside of the stitch line. I mean, if it does, it's not the end of the world. It's fine. Now it's going to stitch down the other half of the envelope back. And if you don't have an embroidery machine, go check out Corey's video. I can link to that below as well. And go see and watch hers. Okay, so this is the last stitch, and it's an all-around enclosure. And this is going to double stitch over the envelope back flaps. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I forgot. Because this is a flatbed machine, I'm going to take my tape on the multi-needle. I really didn't have to worry about this. But on this machine, I'm going to tape over where the foot is going to stitch. I don't want it to get caught up underneath. That can happen. So you want to put a little piece of tape on that. And that'll prevent any kind of issues. It's going to go around twice and close it up. I don't know where my little coat, my fluffy thing went. All right. All finished. See how quick that was? That was fun. All right. So now I'm going to take it out of the hoop and just tear it off the stabilizer. Okay. Get the tape out of there. I always love this part. It's like a surprise. And, oh, good scissors. Let's see. Good scissors. Good scissors. Or a rotary cutter. That'll work. Okay. I'm going to rotary cut just outside of that little outer line. I guess you could do right on the inside of that too. And I'm going to do a 45 on the corner And I'm going to cut almost to the inner line there. Almost. Okay. We got Yoplait. Dave's happy. Thanks. I'm doing a 45 on these so that the fabric has somewhere to go. And you notice you don't have to take off all that tape if you don't want to. Okay. There we go. Let me get rid of this. It will have a little bit of bulk in there, but it's not that big of a deal. You just take this tape off. Okay. So this is where you would take your glue gun and hot glue your magnet onto that. I don't have a glue gun ready to go, but I do have a glue stick. So we'll do that. Although I don't think, this is what I did. So I hot glued mine to this before I turned it. All right. The glue stick's not going to hold it. So I'm just going to go ahead and turn it first and get it flipped first. This is much easier without batting, you guys. Much easier. Oh my gosh. If you've got arthritic hands, you might want to have some help. Okay. Let me get my purple thing. Push these little corners out. I don't know if that's even strong enough to do that. I really had a time last night with batting. I say get these pushed out. I want to see that baby blue thread in there. Okay. And then, so I've got that part of it so far, and I'm going to flip this other half. I told Diane, I said, I think you need to make these a little bit bigger. Just a little bit bigger. Just so it's easier to turn. I told her, I said, a lot of my viewers got old hands. We have to take that into account. Right? So she'll probably work on it. I don't know. In her spare time, right? A little bit. Okay. Let me push this out. And all right, that's pretty good. Oh, that turned out adorable. I need to get it poked out just a little bit more. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put glue on the, so I've got a little top and bottom. I'm going to put glue on the bottom. Okay. And I'm just going to get this up in there. See, I knew it would not have withstood the, the turning. It does withstand the turning with the glue gun. No problem. Now just pop that in there. And Corey sewed her shut. You don't have to. But since it has that SF101 all around it, it's not going anywhere. And it's in there. And it's fine. Perfect. Turned out great. Oh, I'll get in here and let you guys see it. I need to get, my scissors maybe. Put that, get my points a little sharper. Right? Get that in there. Get that poked out just a little bit more. So we have a nice, cute little red, white, and blue magnet cover. Oh, you know what? It's really not that much different than the padded ones with the, what is my brand of glue stick? This is a 505. 505 glue stick. Awesome. Well, that turned out adorable. Whoop, wrong one. They both turned out adorable. Look at that. Isn't that cute? Awesome. So, Frito came in to look. She said, hey, Daddy fed me. Yeah. Well, Diane, thank you so much for creating these for us. This is so fun. I love it. So this is my 7th one. I need to make a bunch more. I love them. They're too fun. I'll give them to my friends. Lots of fun. So about the batting, is it possible to leave out the batting when making the mini quilts? Yeah. Oh, I would use flannel instead of batting. Okay. Kind of like Juju's, her little wallet case You want to use flannel for that. They even recommend that in the instructions. But Diane, thank you. These turned out just adorable. So again, you guys, if you want to make these, I will make sure my magnets are in my Amazon store, in my embroidery favorites. And yeah, flannel. That's the way to do that. And just go ahead and use the coupon code down below, PTWTQM, for the 75% off on the embroidery designs. This is just so stinking adorable. I love it. All right, you guys, this has been a lot of fun. Join me tomorrow for Giveaway Friday. It's going to be good. All right, be sure to come on back. And we will talk to you soon. I hope you guys go sew something. Give me a thumbs up. And if you're sitting on your couch, grab that channel TV remote and hit the channel up button. And that works as well. And subscribe, totally free. Talk to you soon.